Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, I would like to discuss about moms or wives who stay at home because of a career break. So first of all, if you are a person who decided to have a career break and you completely enjoy it and you're very happy about it, then double thumbs up to you. We just pray and wish that you get much more happiness. But in case you're not happy with your career decision, in case you feel bad about your career break, then let's see how to fix things. Let's get started. The first and foremost thing is to address your internal heart and your mind. What happens is sometimes we start pinning the blame on other people. Oh, my husband had an on-site, that is why I had a career break. Oh, my curse that I married this guy and because of that I lost my career. Or my mother didn't support me with baby care, that's why I had to quit my job. My mother-in-law didn't support me, that's why I had to quit my job. All these things. You know, there is generally a psychology which many political and other leaders in the world have followed. Generally they come and tell you, oh, you know what, you're such an amazing person, but this guy standing next to you, he's the reason for all your miseries. So then what happens is you start getting into a comfort zone. Oh, I am so good, it's because of him that I have this problem. So similarly, if you start pinning the blame and curse on people around you, then you start getting into a comfort zone, or you start getting into a zone where you don't want to think, okay, now what can I do to change this? What can I do to move forward? Instead, you keep spending all your time and energy in cursing and pinning the blame on these people. So this is the first thing. From inside, stop putting the blame on other people and start thinking where you can improve and what you can do next to build your career. The second thing is about the influences that external forces have on you. These influences can be direct and indirect. Let me explain. Sometimes we have random people come and tell us, oh, you're not working, you're simply sitting at home. So people say simply sitting, as if things get cooked automatically, the house get cleaned automatically. So simply sitting, okay, that's a very horrible term that people use, but they use it often. Oh, you're not contributing anything for your family, you're eating in your husband's money. All these are really some taunts that people use to pull you down, and I know that happens a lot. But do you think it only happens to you because you're not working? To a woman who is working, she hears an equal amount of taunting from people. So she hears things like, oh, why you're so career oriented, why are you so money minded, don't you want to look at your baby, don't you want to take care of your in-laws, what a selfish woman are you? So even she gets all this. So the grass is always green on the other side. So if a person is not working, then she probably thinks, oh, people treat me like this because I don't make money. But the same happens to a woman who's working also. So the thing is to avoid negativity from people. That's it. People will keep commenting. Whatever you do, they will be commenting. So try to avoid their negativity, and that is the step forward. And then indirect negative influences. So these indirect negative influences are, for example, your classmate, she might have posted on social media that she got promoted as a manager. Probably that gets us thinking, oh, this girl, she used to get lower marks than me, and look at her, she's a manager now, and look at me, I lost my career and I'm sitting like this. Well, again, there is nobody in the world who can promise, even the richest man in the world cannot say that his life is filled with happiness. He has zero problems. No, everybody's life has its fair share of problems, its fair share of happiness. Just like you, just like me, everybody has problems. So never ever get into a depressive mode thinking that, oh, I'm the only person with so many problems, everybody is happy. Don't ever think like that. So that is the point about cutting yourself off, on shielding yourself from these kind of negative influences. But if there is a person who did not have a good career, but suddenly she did a course and now she's got a very good career, if they have built a new business, then these people can be inspirations. So instead of being jealous on them, or instead of taking that to your heart and feeling depressed or low about yourself, why not see this person as an inspiration? Okay, this person was able to do it, maybe I can also do it. Why not take them as an inspiration? So cut off from negative energy and seek positivity and inspiration. So now you have internally built up yourself, and then you have shielded yourself from negative influences externally. So now what's the next step? To build your career. Here you have two choices. One is to stick to the path where you had your education or you had your previous job, and then the other option is to start a business or a new career for yourself. So the first option is probably, if you had a break for 3 years, then try to go back into that particular field if you were into testing or journalism, and see if you can do some kind of certifications that will bring you back in trend. Also, now there are a lot of companies which are offering these getting back into the career kind of jobs, but the package is a little bit lower. So don't get depressed like, okay, I was earning 30,000 but now they're calling me for 15,000. Oh my god, my career is gone. No, don't worry about that. Get started, okay, and then maybe in a few months, looking at your super performance, they might themselves offer you a promotion, or even otherwise, after getting back into trend, after learning the tricks of the industry, whatever is the latest technology, you can also look for a better position in the next year, and then you can take a bigger jump, and then you might end up with a 50,000 1 lakh package. So don't think that, okay, I will not go beyond my previous package, I will not do this. Don't put too many restrictions for yourself. That's what I would suggest. And then you have the option of having your own business. So here, if you want to start your business, a business model is nothing but problem solving. If there is a problem in your area, no tuition teacher, no beauty parlor, no bakery, and then you have a talent, like you can be a good teacher, you can bake good cakes, or you can be a good beautician, then there is a problem, you have a talent, put it together, you have a solution. That is a business model. Here I will also try to put in some episodes of some business ideas that could be useful to you, but the bottom line is searching for a solution to the problem. Whether you believe in God or not, there is a general rule of earth, there is a general rule of the world, right? There is always, if there is a person who is seeking a solution to a problem, then there is always some kind of positive aura that will give you the strength to find that solution. So if you think you're going to solve a problem, the world will definitely give you positivity to go solve it. Here, don't get influenced if somebody is going to come and tell you, oh, you will get 500 rupees. What is the point doing this business? Oh, you won't even make money. What is the point doing this business? This same person, if he has 500 rupees in his purse, will he just throw it on the road? No, right? That money has its own value. Same way, your talent, whatever is going to give you, that money has its value because it's coming out of your passion, it's coming from your heart, and for that you're getting rewarded. So don't look at the revenue. It might be 50 rupees, it might be 500 rupees today, but if you follow it with passion, you will definitely break it. You will definitely break the edge and you will be top notch. I know many ladies who started with a small business and now they're earning much higher than their partners are making, even in IT industry, in top position. So definitely you'll be able to do it. I have no doubts. Finally, please remember, your worth, your potential is not for others to judge. Those people are not your guardians to come and tell you, okay, this is what you can do, this is what you cannot do. You are the person who's going to decide it. So today, take a resolution. Take 5 minutes of your time and think, okay, now I have to build a career. So what are my options? Maybe today in 5 minutes, you might come up with 10 business plans. Tomorrow, you can deep dive into those 10 and eliminate 5 and focus, on 5 business plans. And then you might be able to deep dive further and understand, okay, which of these options will work better. And if you look at yourself after 1.5 months, you might already have a business plan and you might already have some clarity on which direction to take. So do not say that, okay, I cannot do this, I have so and so restrictions. Start doing something. And one small tip that I wanted to say is, in case you are a person who's not able to do some kind of business or activities because of your visa restrictions, one thing that you can do is, if your partner can, your spouse, your husband, if he can start a trading account, for example, even if you're an NRI, you can start the NRE, NRO trading account in India, then you can trade on their behalf. So here I would suggest start with 10,000 with minimum money, that it's okay to lose, and maybe you will make some minimum profit. But the share market will give you a complete understanding of how the world is working. So now there is a new government in USA. They are more renewable energy friendly. So car stocks, especially electric car manufacturing stocks, have really risen up completely. So it's more like, okay, when something changes, how it impacts, you will start having a beautiful, better understanding of the world. So start with some money, maybe you will make little bit of profit, and then when you start understanding how the market works, you don't have to be a financial expert or anything. All you need to do is you have to have a good reading ability, and you have to every day track the market, and within a month you will be able to have a good feeling. And then when you get the confidence, you can maybe invest a bit more of money, and then you can start trading. So this is a small tip that I would like to suggest in case you have visa issues, but maybe you have to work it out with your legal team to find out if it is allowed for you or not. And then coming to the point, please spend 5 minutes for yourself and see what you can do next, so that you will be able to actually rebuild yourself. It's not for others, it's not for money, it's for you. It's for the beautiful person that you are. Keep watching the Speaker Mama. This is the voice of an Indian mother.